Sarah from Easy English Club. Today I'm going to teach you 7 phrases that you can use in your business life, professional life, when you're doing a meeting or a presentation, or you're just discussing something in general at work, at college, university, or wherever you are. Now, advanced British English phrases help you sound more diplomatic, more professional, more academic. So let's get started with the lesson, my lovelies. All right, peoples, if you're a regular viewer, you're probably subscribed. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there and the bell icon. Then you know when we've made you a new lesson. You can also find us on Facebook. We've got a page, a group, and an Instagram account. All right, my lovelies, 7 British English expressions for you to use in your business meetings, when you're in a project, doing a demo, or wherever you are. All right, the first one I'll share with you, phrase or expression that you can use when you're starting your meeting, because of course during the meeting you got a start, a middle and an end. So at the start of the meeting we can use an advanced phrase. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. Now what this phrase means, it means there's lots to talk over. Rather than saying, let's get a move on, we've got some stuff we need to talk about, we can sound more professional. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. All that chirping you hear in the background is the hummingbirds. They like to come out and have a lesson with us. All right, guys. So the phrase, we've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. What it really means, it means we've got a lot to talk about. Now you guys can practice these phrases along with me, then you can use them in your professional business setting. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. The second one I'll share with you, it's like an adjective phrase. It's state of the art. That's state of the art. State of the art. What state of the art means, it means something's modern, it's innovative, and also it's kind of flattering. For example, if you're in a meeting and you say you've redesigned your website, you can say, our new ordering system is state of the art. It means it's at the forefront. It means it's better than most. It's like a flattering, like a pat on the back. It means it's great, it's wonderful, and it works really well. It's modern and it's innovative. Our new ordering system is state of the art. Our new ordering system is state of the art. And when you use this state of the art expression, it makes something sound more impressive, more modern. It means like something's the newest on the market. Right guys, expression number 3, or phrase number 3. Now, in the middle of the meeting, when you've introduced a topic, you may want to talk about it more. So an expression to sound more professional, you can say, I'd like to expand upon. I'd like to expand upon. What this means, it means you're referring back to a subject you've introduced earlier, but you want to talk about it more, give more information. So that's I'd like to expand upon. I'd like to expand upon. I hear those hummingbirds in the background, they're going crazy. Phrase number 4 is kind of similar to the previous one. It's just another way of saying I'd like to give you some more information. So that phrase is I'd like to elaborate upon, or I'd like to elaborate more, I'd like to elaborate on. What elaborate means, it means give more information. So if you've introduced a topic right at the beginning of the meeting, and then now you're in the middle of the meeting and you want to give more information, you can use this expression. I'd like to elaborate upon our new website. And basically you can describe it in further detail. I'd like to elaborate upon our new website. Elaborate upon, or I like to elaborate on, it sounds more professional than moreover or furthermore. They kind of get a bit repetitive and boring, so use some advanced phrases, guys. I'd like to elaborate upon. Expression number 5. This relates to something I mentioned earlier. This relates to something that I mentioned earlier. Basically, you're referring back to something that you spoke about at the beginning of the meeting. Sounds more professional than saying, let's go and talk about this more. We talked about it earlier. I'll refer back to. Sounds more professional, guys. Expression number 6. This ties in with. This ties in with. Basically, you're joining two subjects together or two topics together. This ties in with. Literally, you know, ties, like tie a shoelace. But in this instance, this ties in with, basically joining 2 points. Now, expression number 7, we can use this when we want to emphasize a point. When you want to say you've got a subject or a topic and you want to elaborate on it more, you want to talk about it more. Expression, the significance of this. The significance of this. Now, to use this in an example sentence, we can say the significance of this statistic means we're going to have to work twice as hard this year than last year. The significance of this statistic means we are going to have to work twice as hard this year as last year. So there you go, guys. That's 7 expressions, advanced expressions, you can use in your business life. You can even use them in your home life or your academic life at work, school, business meetings, demonstrations, presentations. I hope they make you sound more advanced. When you speak English, you need some phrases and expressions, idioms. You need all sorts of things. Us Brits talk in phrases and expressions quite a lot, as I'm sure you do in your language. Alright, my lovelies, if you found the video useful, give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.